here's a trick. We'll put this in the background layer, and we'll make a new one exactly the same poly count in the foreground layer. Looks like that. So now I got 2 layers. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and let's see, yeah, we're going to choose these guys and say 3D Mesh Renator, the plugin, and go to the background layer and or the other layer, do the same thing. So now I can morph it. Now I can morph this shape into that shape by having that in the background and say go to map and choose background to morph. Background morph name, okay, I can live with that. So base looks like that, and our new morph looks like that. So now I got the base, the background morph, and a backup called morph, which is the same as the base. But this is what I wanted to show you, that you can select the points here now. I've chosen the morph as my setting, and I'll go here and say background morph, which is the object that has thicker lines. Yeah, and now let's just paint that, paint this effect. Just make sure to get all the points. Okay, so this is what we got. We got a transition here now from this roundness to that roundness by using a morph. And also, if I want to, I can say metaform, go like that. It's up to you really, how you want to go about it. Revenge of the Clothes. Okay, so we got this, and what we want to do now is we want to choose this plugin called Emix Plus. So let's bring that up. It's kind of strange that I have adjuster here, because I already trashed that one. LightWave seems to have stored this adjuster. Just ignore that one. It doesn't exist, right? So a small bug. Well, what I can do here is I can now adjust this. I'm now in the clone layer, and I can adjust this like that. Or this one like that.